Hello, my name is Levi Blackman, and I'm currently a senior student at the University of Florida, and this is dendrology class in fall 2011.
Okay, here we have longleaf pine. Family is Pinaceae. Species name is Pinus palustris. In the bottom right hand corner, you can see a good distributional map throughout the U.S. of longleaf pine. It's predominantly only in the southeast U.S. And also in the bottom left hand corner, you can see a good distributional map throughout the state of Florida. As you can tell here, it's pretty much throughout the whole state of Florida, except when you get down, it stops usually about where the Everglades starts because of that wet soil conditions. And then also in this top right hand corner, you can see that white bud that's coming off. It's called a candlestick. It's an apical meristem bud, which is where the growth continues year after year, and you can see that that's a bolt stage. And then here in the center, you can see an ideal picture of a mature longleaf pine. Okay, here in the top left-hand corner is an ideal picture of that pom-pom look that most longleaf pines have. And you can also see how the stem connects to the needles, where it connects. It's kind of fairly large, mostly larger than people's thumbs. And in the bottom left-hand corner, you can see where the cones come out at the longleaf pine. And you can kind of see how large they get there. But they can actually get up to 12 inches in length, which is fairly large, which I think longleaf pine actually can have some of the largest cones out of all pine species. And then also when you get to the far right hand corner, you can see a good example of how many needles are per fascicle, which is 3. And it shows a good example of your mature tree. And then in the bottom left hand corner, your bolt stage. And then it shows a good picture of the pine cone. And then in the right hand corner, it shows a good picture of your grass stage and then your seedling stage. Okay, here we have 3 different age classes of longleaf pine. As you can tell towards the bottom of the picture, you can see all the, pretty much they're in the bolt stage here, which is a good representation of an early stage of longleaf. And then as you move back farther into the picture, you can see the people actually walking through more of a sapling stage of longleaf pine. And then more of the mature stage is if you look more towards the center of the photograph and to the left, you can see how you have more of a mature tree right there with a DBH. You really can't see the canopy, but that's a good ideal picture of 3 different age classes. And also you can see what the pine cones look like surrounding here. They can actually be anywhere from 8 to 12 inches long, and they're fairly large. Okay, here I just wanted to show the difference between longleaf pine and slash pine, Pinus elliotii. In the left-hand corner, you can see a mature longleaf. And then in the center, you can see a mature slash. And the biggest difference to me is the canopy. It seems like it's more filled out in the canopy of a longleaf as compared to a slash. They seem less dense. And also, if you move over to the right, far right, you see the slash pine bark. It has that more cinnamon, patchy bark as compared to your longleaf pine in the bottom left-hand corner, which doesn't really have that dark cinnamon patches throughout. And then also in the bottom center, you can see how slash pine can have 2 needles per fascicle in most cases, which is totally different than longleaf, which has 3 needles per fascicle. And then also in the bottom right-hand corner, you can see how longleaf can get up to 12 inches in length, and here it's compared to shortleaf, which gets up to 7. But slash also doesn't get near 12 inches either. It usually goes from about 8 to 9, somewhere in that would be the max it could go.